In the kitchen, when we've got a massive boil, a really rapid boil happening, what's the first thing we do to slow it down? We take the lid off. The boil slows down. So let's take this knowledge out into the brewery. Tiny here with a tip in 5 minutes and under for you guys. If we've got in our kitchen a pot that's boiling, the first thing we'll do is we'll take the lid off it to relieve the heat, to slow the boil down. Why can't we do that in the brewery? Why can't we take that knowledge and use the same sort of thing to keep the heat in our brew and to get a rapid boil on our pots that don't really rapid boil? Like I've got a Braumeister, it doesn't boil very rapidly. I had a 40-litre urn, it doesn't boil very rapidly. The two pots have a common thing. They're very slim and tall. So the heat from the elements as it's coming up through the water or through the wort or through the boil is cooling down as it gets to the top, which slows the boil down. With my 40-litre urn and my Braumeister, I leave the lid on. But guys, don't get me wrong, I don't leave the lid on all the way. I do let the steam out. I leave enough off for the steam to travel out of the pot, which is highly important to get rid of DMS. DMS is an off flavour caused by the brewing process, and is commonly found, or is more often found in Pilsner grain, which Pilsner grain, you boil for 90 minutes, gets rid of it, and you can be safe that you're not going to get any. With ale grain, it's not so dominant, but you know, all your boils you should be doing 90 minutes anyhow. But if we leave the lid slightly on our pots, we keep the steam rolling around, which keeps the heat in the top of the boil. We get a very rapid boil, guys. If you've got a pot and you're struggling to get a rapid boil in it, give it a go. Put some sort of lid on it. Don't cover it all the way up. We don't want to trap everything in there. We do need the steam to get out. If we have a look at photos on the internet of breweries, they have this big, like a big cone thing on the top of their boil pots, and then it just has like a round top on it. That's to keep the steam in. That's to keep the heat in those big pots. The steam still gets out. So, some of it gets out, a lot of it stays in. The DMS and the off flavors do get out. All right, guys, if you're struggling, give it a go. Remember, beer makes you smarter.